Hello, CISD School Board. This is Dr. Angie Applegate again, and I am going to talk to you just a little bit about our campus improvement plans as we are getting ready to have them at the board meeting for approval. I wanted you to have just a brief overview to be able to see exactly what consists in the campus improvement plan and some of the variations where it may look a little bit different than our district improvement plan, as well as some of the similarities. As we start going through our campus plans, you'll notice the front piece right there with the campus logo is very similar to our district plan. We have our overarching district mission statement, our core values, and then several campuses have their guiding purpose and beliefs, and these were developed as a part of the PLC process that they have been going through. The next element is our table of contents, and the campuses, just as the district, went through a comprehensive needs assessment where they were looking at 4 overarching categories: demographics, student academic achievement, school processes and programs, as well as perceptions. And then they also took a look at their comprehensive needs assessment data as far as where they were pulling all of this documentation. Now, when we're looking at our goals, these goals are for all campuses as well as our district improvement plan. So these are the broad overarching goals that we had discussed before. Goal number 1, looking at personal growth and experiences. The second, looking at authentic contributions. The third, well-being and mindfulness, as well as the fourth goal, organizational improvement and strategic design. Another element that you'll notice within our campus improvement plans, and this is also going to be added to the district improvement plan, is the DEIC committee for district, whereas it is a site-based committee at the campus level. And then you'll also see on a number of our campuses that are Title I campuses that receive funding, there's going to be a campus funding summary. And this summary is because within the state or any of our federal dollars that we have to make sure that those are documented within all of our campus improvement plans. As we're going through, you'll have an opportunity to look at the comprehensive needs assessment. And once again, we worked with several individuals within the district in order to help our campuses pull the data together. So you will go through, just as our district improvement plan had our demographics, then you will see the demographic strengths that are listed by the campus, and then the problem statements that they identified in that particular area. Now, these problem statements may mirror at times some of our district improvement plan problem statements, but as well as campuses had the option to really dig into their data, because just because it was a problem statement within the district didn't necessarily mean that that was a problem statement that was going to be targeted specifically for a campus. So they have identified their problem statement as well as their root cause for each of those problem statements. The next area, student academic achievement. This is a breakdown to talk briefly about different data that they have collected, more specifically STAR data from the state that we have, as well as our problem statements that would go with that. The next piece is looking at school processes and programs, and this is looking at those systems within the campus that are working well or those specific areas of need that they feel that they would need to focus more on. So you can see their problem statements and root causes. And then the final area is looking at perceptions. And this is looking at some of our strategic design efforts from the district as well as the campus emphasis of what they would have on that. And then going through and finding ways that they may be intertwining different things already at their campus that are focusing on those things as well as their strengths. And then looking at the problem statement for what they really feel like that they would like to increase even more so to help to pursue those particular values. Moving right along, we get to our comprehensive needs assessment data, and just once again, these are some of the various forms of data that our campuses looked at whenever they were going through and analyzing their different pieces to make decisions for their campus improvement plan. Now, as we're going through, this will look very similar to our district improvement plan because once again, the overarching goals are all the same for every campus and our district. What varies here are performance objectives. So some of the performance objectives for campuses may look similar to a performance objective from the district improvement plan, but there also can be some variation as well if they targeted another area that they truly wanted to focus on as a campus. The evaluation data sources, these are based on what the campus, once again, is planning to evaluate and go through as they look at their data throughout the year. And then you'll notice a similar format here with their strategies. These are specific strategies that the campus feels that they want to look at for this year. And you'll notice once again, there's our monitoring piece right here of who will monitor that. and then the strategies, expected result, or impact, and then they will also have their formative and summative reviews at the end or throughout the year as we are going along. Now, there's one piece right here that is a little bit different for our Title I campuses, so I just wanted to point this out. These are specific elements right here that are tied to Title I goals that are to help our at-risk learners. And so whenever we see these different areas right there, that just means that they will be looking specifically at how those particular strategies are impacting our at-risk population. And then you'll notice our problem statements are also attached to each of the strategies as we are going through their plans. As we continue to move through the plan, you'll notice once again, here's your goal 1, performance objective, evaluation data, and your strategies and problem statements that fall within. And the format will continue to go throughout, looking at your performance objective 3, problem statements that may be within there, objective 4, your strategies. Continuing on, objective 5. And then moving on to the next goal. And you'll notice at various campuses, there may be more specific performance objectives underneath a particular goal or category based on what the campus principal and their campus teams felt that there was a need to focus on within their data. The next piece here is looking at goal number 2. So you'll notice that's under authentic contributions. Here's your performance objective tied to that, the evaluation data source once again, and then your strategies and your monitoring and your expected results. Goal 3, looking at well-being and mindfulness, performance objective, evaluation data, and strategies. And moving on to goal 4 as well, the same format that you would have when looking at all of these different pieces. Now, another specific that I wanted to point out, especially within our Title I campuses that you will see, are funding sources. You'll notice right here, 211 is our code that we utilize in order to showcase Title I. So you will notice that there's a specific goal or strategy. So we have here our K through 5 educators will have 4 design days per year. This is looking at that funding resource and the specific amount that has been allotted for that particular area or strategy. Now, these pieces could change based on the different amounts through the year, but we try to limit that, as well as when principals are going through their budgeting, trying to really target those key areas. And then if there are changes throughout the year that need to be made, that is also updated in their campus improvement plans. Because just a reminder, like our district improvement plan, as we make modifications or we have tweaks that we need to do throughout the year for our plans, this is once again a living document. We can change. Goals within this campus improvement plan could roll over to this next year as well as we're going through, but we definitely need to target that more specifically for our title funds. And finally, finishing up the plan here for Austin Elementary, looking at those final performance objectives that they had. Now, one of the additions that we're adding to our campus improvement plan, as well as will be added to our district improvement plan for our overall DEIC committee, is their site-based committee. So you will notice that they have their administrators, as well as classroom educators, and then you have your other people that may be either at the district level or at the campus level, including parent representatives and business representatives as well. And then on the Title I campuses, what's nice about our new program is it does a great job of really looking at that funding component. So that way you can look at the overall allotment that was given specifically for title dollars, and then you can look back to see how each of those funds are actually being spent throughout the entire plan. So that is a brief overview of our campus improvement plans. I hope that that helps you as you are going through and looking further into the details for each campus plan. And please know that those will be coming to you soon, but I wanted to have this video connection just so that way you could go in and know exactly what you're going to be looking at when you're looking at our new formatting for this year. Thank you.